There we go. I tried pressing my screen, but it was useless. It surged out of me, like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Bakuya, on the other hand.
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm. Almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen.
I see.
Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. Something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust. Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. The murder is far too bizarre for an everyday amateur to have committed this. Unlike Sayaka, this murder was not the crime of passion or necessity.
Interesting.
It's almost like whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head... Hey! I heard screaming! This whole thing... Chihiro! And that's 3 people that have seen the body. Technically, that'd be 4.
A body has been
Give me the
discovered!
killer, and then us 3, but oh well.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the
Unless the
class
killer's account.
trial
Come on,
will
not count.
begin.
What the hell was that? Oh, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it. We just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly with everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body discovery announcement! Then Chihiro really is... dead. Yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game. Time to cover a killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time passed at all. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn.
Damn. I could've kept her safe. So, there's another victim? Which means we are now in the same position once again. Oh, fuck, man. What the fuck is this? It's a dream. This is a dream. It's just a dream. I haven't born yet. I don't have any memory. Shut the fuck up. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But, you know, the thing that about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it kind of sound familiar? Murderous fiend who kills it again and again, use a bizarre and brutal method. At the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer?
What?
Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose gruesome attacks are famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings. And this is some kind of copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack.
What?
For real? What are you saying? Genocide Jack's here in the school? There's no way. But going this far to write bloodlust at the scene, I am surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with this stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko. He was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. No! Why? Why? She fainted? That... Toko. Hina rushed over to collapse Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I remember what you said about how she fainted every time she sees blood. So she must be homophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of school rules, right? I mean, she technically passed out somewhere besides her room. I think it should be okay. The rules, regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose. Oh, so since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up! As if she heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. And she literally jumped from where she was laying. It was a strange reaction. I was at a loss of words. She leapt straight up in the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her emotions were totally haphazard. What? Sorry about that. I was just shocked, you know. It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? Your voice has changed completely. I'm fine. Was that dead body? Hey, are you dead? Gosh, she must have hit her head really hard. The world's a front and back, a top ending, and a bottom, a sea of truth, a wide and other lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No. Everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. Ha, that's good, alright.
I see.
It is clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best to take her back to her room for her time being. I don't mind taking her, but could somebody help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? She totally ignored me! Very well. You take the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. I assume nobody's a problem leaving Sarika and Mono together on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Push to investigation. The mask behind us is behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course!
You're right as rain. Oh, I gave Genocide Jill and Monokuma the same voice, didn't I? Oh well. But to take is a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Then it's happened again. Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate. What? Does that freak you out? You guys had a pause, you know that? It's just, there's just nothing down there at all. Well, I let you pray for one. Actually, I made this sorry. Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum.
Monokuma file!
Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you've been looking forward to it.
See ya later!
So please, do your very tippy-toppy best for this investigation.
No way!
Do we really get to do another investigation? Examine the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all other friends. I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I just want to eat donuts.
Oh no!
I hate it too. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Where do you plan on going? There's
Such
nowhere to run.
ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all this, are you not? How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but jump on it so soon. What? Do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine. Then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. Your waste of space.
Damn you!
That body is
Piece of
an
shit!
object. Sure was an object. She was a little specter. I'll
Calm
piece of
down.
India. Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Bakuya said.
Because...
Kyoko. If we don't solve the mystery or find the killer, our lives are forfeit. And if Bakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who
That's
killed
right.
Chihiro, then unless you do something, more victims will start piling up. Forget more victims! If we mess this all up, we're all dead meat!
Hey!
Hey, hold on a sec. If that's your worry, you don't got worry any longer. In this killing game, the killing party may only kill a maximum 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like that. I just came up with it. I mean, if one person would have killed everyone, your lovely student life would be over, right?
So then,
In that case, why not limit to just one person? Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer. Just one would totally hurt the
Punishment is
possibility.
waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the last trial. I cannot say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then I shall do that myself. I'm gonna kill Bakuya and Hifumi right here and right now because I hate both of them. Then one more person's life could still be in danger,
Interesting.
which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something
You
else
son of a
happens.
bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up. Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off in our room. Guys, how
There
can
is
you get
nothing
dropped
to be
off?
done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation without sweet. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro, then we all quickly will follow her into the afterlife. And I've already been there. I am the most famous hellspawn of all of the world, and I do not wish to go back. Not yet, at least. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We have no choice. Alright, investigation time. First, let's check the Monokuma file. The victim, Chihiro Saki, time of death is estimated around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Alright. Hey, Makoto, do you have a sec? Did you need
Naturally.
something for me? Of course. Life without promise is quite dull, you know. So what do you need? I'm gonna let you cooperate with me during my investigation.
What?
Huh? I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, you shouldn't have limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most
Let's
American way
go.
possible, though. Now then, shall we get started? I will point out an area, and you will investigate it. We will do this about 17 times, and then we'll have our class trial. Anyways, we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't know what's happened, but looks like we worked with Bakuya on this one. Alright, let's look at the poster. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. That's it. That's the only line of dialogue for this poster that we've seen before. Alright. I can feel the life drain on my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body. The more I look at it, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but Genocide Jack kills with, like, knife scissors. And, I don't think knife scissors are a blunt object, Bakuya. Never mind. But we're still not sure who did this. Is that what you wanted to say? You think because Genocide Jack didn't have, you know, her famous knife scissors, that they couldn't have killed Chihiro? I wonder about that. Let's talk Giri. She took her time and examined Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, grabbing every single inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to concentrate pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us, and she's busy making a very important discovery that will be revealed later. I used to lock her room all the time now. It's become the side of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Now she think of it, or if I should think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else and then carried here, right? She is very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I think she came here on her own by choice. Let me say that. She's talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But Kuramaku file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she have really been exercising that late? Hina and myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to exercise that night. Oh, that was my voice. Oh well. Perhaps. But it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did not want to start. She did want to start exercising, but she just mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So her saying is she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she would also have to come with someone else. There's a possibility, I think. Alright. And we have Seimondo. You had a real complex about being weak. Sorry, you said dude there. Yeah, you hear Chihiro talk about it, right? Need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember what she said more than once. Yeah, sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? Here I mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't that strong. Duh, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff, dude. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I count more might be. And know what the answer is makes the text that I'm reading very, very, very obvious. Tried to say it outright, but I'm sure this isn't relevant at all. There's a dumbbell on the floor and there's a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell. Yeah, the Monokuma file said it was a blow to the head with a blunt object. He's what killed her. Does that mean the dumbbell was actually the murder weapon? I'd imagine it could have been anything else. By now, I believe it's time for us to move on. Huh? What? Already? New clues won't appear just by Matt just standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I caught with the wrong person this time. So this is our next location. Not this place-related investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? bunch of different pro-related items that have nothing to do with the case. But I got a lot of Kuma coins, so I can use that to buy Chair another gift. A lot of Monkuma coins. I assume the card reader, maybe? If I'm right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take up Monkuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his
Did
hands
you
together.
call for me?
Has he been
That's right.
domesticated? It seems Makoto has
You
a
need
question for you. Yeah, sure, what's up? Well, it's
Yeah?
called the card reader. The card readers have been all designed to face each one of your handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it is impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there's some sort of egotistic terrorist in the prowl, a ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a swift slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their hand.
Of course.
Correct. So then, this means only girls can go into the girls' locker room, and only boys can go into the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you you're thinking. So Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, and the killer must have been able to get in there. As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Ignorance.
Good lord, you're bloody stupid. But, am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Barring someone else is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the biological son of the noble Togami family. So he's managed to step out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore.
Yep.
They're things. Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. So you're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means that someone would have to loan it. So sleepy. I just listening to you makes me want to pass out. But be more like Bakuya and get it
Unbelievable.
or else I charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions for the rest of your damn own.
That's fine.
Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental facilities, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head down to the main hall. The main hall? We're not going to investigate the boys' locker room? No? Okay. We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Just much fair of myself? Alright, so we're the e-handbooks. There's mailbox here. Sure, there's something inside. It's 3 e-handbooks. What are they doing in here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Bakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of the dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sakia? You can go ahead and confirm yourself. I immediately turned on the handbooks, and I did. You're right, this is Saki's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. I read this about 10 minutes ago. I don't need to read it again. I see. Yeah, now I understand.
What?
Hold on a sec.
Very strange.
What's wrong? That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed up Junka's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right? It would make sense, yes. After all, Havoc pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Yeah, pummeled baseballs. Memory came flooded back. The cruel punishment, which led to Leon's death. The execution of the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break into that kind of assault. Hey! Hey! What? That handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental. Like a big super deal. Story break that easily. But
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break that easily, it wouldn't freaking break. It could withstand 10 tons of pressure and its spark over to 100 meters, okay? How can I be okay with it? It wouldn't do that crap. But if my amazing handbooks does have one single weak point.
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. We gonna break ground in our handbooks. And Leon must have broken somehow without realizing what his weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken. But what might make you ask that? How could it be? Liv was hanging there. Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said that Leon's handbook is not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that there's a handbook right here that won't turn on. Well, I don't really see a connection in this case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken handbook has been added to your truth bullet section. Okay then. This should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the culprit. Yeah, when you finally killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. Can I leave Bakuya? What here needs to be checked, Bakuya? You? You need to be checked? What do you mean by that, Bakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think you truly Genocide Jack
Don't
the one that
make
killed
me
Chihiro?
repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is actually the culprit in this case. And I have a basis to believe that, I assure you. Genocide Jack is one of us. I guess I'll press my basis.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Is there really proof? There's somewhere like Take You. This will provide all the evidence that you need. Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really... Oh, you two. Big trouble. I need your help.
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone. But it's an emergency. Emergency. Come on, please. You gotta help me.
Please!
This is a serious emergency. Please. You gotta help me. Just calm down. Okay, yeah? But I think it's an emergency. Emergency? What happened? Did you run out of donuts again? There's something wrong with Toko. She's acting like super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? Like
Very strange.
Says Toko, I must admit, I am intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her.
Don't make me
repeat
repeat myself.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it. Okay, come on, hurry!
Let's go.
Wait for us, yeah? It looks like she's headed to the dorms. To Toko's room, most likely. It's almost like that's literally what she just said. How did you know, Bakuya? Are you psychic? Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency? Oh, I gotta talk to Bakuya, really?
Such ignorance.
You talked to the wrong person. You're a waste of space. Well, you spawned her behind me. What did you want me to do? You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So, what is this emergency? After what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, and see how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all of this weird stuff. Weird stuff? We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. I must give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. Holy crap. A roar of negativity flowed from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Oh, we're giving this information away already. Okay. And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I were playing a little while ago. Drive the killer. Drive up murder's fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down the door, but I felt like something was holding it shut the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Bakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared? Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? I mean, that'd be Bakuya. Hey Bakuya, you think you'd ask her to come out of her room, I mean?
Fine.
Sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to Bakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice if you want to. Bakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments...
What do you want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying.
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. Don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Bakuya can pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's go back to the investigation. Hold on. Hey Bakuya, what was Toko talking about just now?
What?
It's about a promise. Oh, I have no idea. It's just all of her delusions, I'm sure.
Stop
But if I say I don't know, that means I'm not gonna fucking tell you. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll stay here and keep an eye on her. Alright then, let's go. Without waiting for reply, Bakuya sped away. Bakuya, I heard catch up. I talked to him several times as we walked, but he didn't look back, let alone say anything. He just kept walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library. Come on, let's go in. Jeff talk to you or something? Is the evidence that proves that Genocide Jack's
Don't make me
in the
repeat
library?
myself.
Don't make me say that again. Alright. Well, we can go behind the store, I guess. Remember, there's someone inside the store. It's the archive, right? Are you gonna go inside?
Let's go.
Oh, here. It all makes sense once you're inside. Well, there's some books and files.
So,
And
in
so much
other
dust,
words,
too. I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. There's so many file stuff on the shelf.
that's enough.
What's in all these things? These documents are dangerous. They're dangerous. The details of all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The Secret Council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There's some very interesting people there. You're kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let go for now. This shelf stuff ties files. Well, think about it. I picked one at random. You have a sharp eye indeed, like that. That's right, huh? That is a report on the presidential assassination. The original's kept in the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. I'm sure you won't look at it now. There's no intelligent news crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I return the file to the shelf. There's one box and it's empty. Although judging by these smudges of dust, it looks like there was something inside here. Or what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, eh? I feel like we should check Chihiro's body for some unimportant reason. Or unrelated reason. There's surveillance camera even here. Huh? The dust lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Bakuya use in the library before. Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it in good use. Anything else left? I guess books behind Bakuya? There are tons of thick file stuff on the bookshelf. If you think of looking through them, they'll give you a little warning. These things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing a normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All of those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are all the internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you expect to leak. Oh? So are you finally beginning to understand the true nature, the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in this library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be real, right? That's the guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit in your preconceived reality, you label as a lie. Well, that's not that, it's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but, I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put this all together? I suppose it goes to show you just how much power Host Peak truly wields. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep with all this. It's just too unreal. That's wrong. You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you possibly believe it so easily? Things like this are usually impossible. What do you mean, usually? Usually? Normally? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You do pull your punches, don't you? Besides, we consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? These documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. Hold on a sec, you're saying that you've read all the documents here more than once? But all this has to be like top secret, confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room, just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Tagami family have access to a variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic.
So
How
in
is that
other
possible?
words,
I told you already. There's a secret council that controls the world in the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. To become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world, backwards and forwards. So whenever the time, I like to view whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I proclaim, without a doubt, that these materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believe or not believing. Bakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interests me, that most of the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports have always been a hobby of mine, ever since I was little. It's an excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack cases. As he talked, Bakuya grabbed the silk file from the shelf. This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding Genocide Jack cases has been compiled here. Because there's so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin with, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene has the word bloodlust written in the victim's own blood. And second, is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust written in blood and the victim's body suspended. It's exactly what happened to Shiro. Alright. Serious surprise? The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended. They all wanted to know about the particular fact were the members of the police and the other higher-ups. And by all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now I feel courage in Shiro's corpse. Her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about this to spend the victim? Is it because he read all these files about Genocide Jack and decided to, make a copycat killing? Bakuya?
that's right.
That is the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple. The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
In other words...
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. That then Genocide Jack's really such a brutal, fiendish killer. Really is walking around among us? Things are starting to get really interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever even become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it'd be good for you to take a look at what I've seen already? You might just manage to ferret out the clue.
Ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Got more checking here, okay? If I ask Makuya. Oh, Makuya, about the Genocide Jack case file. Just let me see it. Well, you didn't beg. But I guess this time it's okay. Feel free to look around here, but you cannot take it with you. Makuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with my tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I reached the page for the photos of the scene of each crime had been collected. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in the exact same way. They were also killed with these scissors. At the scene of murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit. Next page. Profiling results. All of the crimes took place on either weekdays or at night, or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays and in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did arrive, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
the key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality, like the kind of things seen on TV. Some part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one's way more believable than anything else up until now. Or maybe it isn't, I don't know. I really feel like my mind's gone numb here.
let's go.
Alright, so we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Yeah, but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait, Bakuya. As usual, Bakuya turned and left without another word, and I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of for the last trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden, like that? Come on. Enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Do you really think we'd be here together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own. Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? Let's find that out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to investigate one more time. Let's go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I shall check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come some moves though, that I might find useful while I'm at it. And find everything I can. Alright. Oh, we're right on the second floor. I can feel left in my own body. It's a dead body. Shiro's dead body. Really? That's the only thing of relevance there. Okay. Hey, Kirigiri, have you made any progress
Indeed.
on your investigation? Generally
However,
speaking, but I have to keep going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation?
well,
What is it? Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder.
so
but
then,
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You monitor
Goodbye.
its whereabouts. That is it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. Guess I'll take a look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook's missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. Kirigiri said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits, so better give it a shot anyways. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in kind of a crucifix position, huh? This rope has a plug. Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury is below the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. Then there's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first, I didn't seriously think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, there's something not quite right. What's all this mean? Well, the one thing that most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of that rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. It's figured out there's a certain piece I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at Genocide Jack's case file one more time. Alright. What more do we need to check in here? Guess I could ask, Sakura about it. Doubt she's got anything. Chihiro's presence here was especially weak. Her body, and her soul.
forgiveness!
To target such a helpless being is unforgivable. Who would like to be to do such a thing? I cannot forgive this. You had a real complex about being weak. You hear Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need is to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember just felt more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But I think I've already read this. Yeah, I've already read that. What else is in here that's relevant? I can look at the poster again. Bloodstained poster. Well, it's the most noteworthy part, but the big breast swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. Girls' locker doesn't seem like the kind of place that you'd find something like this. Okay. Finding out that information with the bloodstained carpet. There's bloodstained on the carpet. It could only have been caused by Chihiro's murder. There's a door here, I guess. This door leads out to the pool. There's a big blood stain on the dumbbell on the floor here. Makuma's file says fatal injury caliber below the head. This is the murder weapon. We've already read that. Floor below is on the wall in blood. Just like in all of the other Genocide Jack cases. Every crime scene has the word bloodlust written in the victim's own blood. Okay, finally leave down. Alright, let's look at this poster that's been here the entire time. Huh, this poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite fit into the boys' locker room. But wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boys' band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big breast swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? Why would anyone have any reason? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about locker rooms. So probably a Sakya. There's a strange stain on this carpet. What is it? I don't think there's anything else in here that's relevant. Nope, alright, let's talk to Sakya. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakya? I use it nearly every day since it's opened up. Sometimes he and I use it together. Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker room could have been switched? Sorry, I cannot say. I've never paid attention to posters.
However...
I see. There's something that's bothered about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? It's in the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. Stain? Why don't stains stay on the carpet right now? Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain disappeared. I can only assume that someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain there to begin with? Where the stain could have gone? Weird. It obviously monitored the exact same thing in the boys' locker room to get a stain on that carpet. Right? Totally. That's what we'll go with. Alright. There's more here? To talk to you?
Da-da-da-da-da!
No, you did. Fumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit. Another step increase for me. Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet.
I'm sure
But
of
I
it!
guarantee, without what I found, we'll steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Yeah? Miss Littenberg said she witnessed something worthwhile too. Really, what'd you see?
It would seem...
But she refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, where's Celeste now? In the warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? Not gonna leave? Okay. So we'll stop here, let's look at the extension cord and the genocide jack file again. There's a thick layer on top of the desk. It's kind of clue here. Guess not. Okay, how do I look at the lamp? I'll start with the extension cord, but I guess that wouldn't work. Lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see, it's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. Last time I saw it, it was definitely on, and it was definitely right here. That's right, Booker's using the extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Library desk lamp has been added to the truth bullet section. Alright, need to take the file. That's here somewhere. Huh? It's gone. Just don't take it out of the archive. But the only person who would do something like that, I can't think of Bakuya. Okay, so Bakuya's the file, so let's go talk to Celeste and Bakuya. Celeste, what are you doing here?
The warehouse is amazing. It absolutely has everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels. There's an endless supply to choose from.
I see, but have you found anything related to the case yet?
I knew you were going to ask me that. I was talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless.
Then, did you find something?
Very well, I'll tell you.
Actually,
And only you. Last night I saw here, Chihiro was in the warehouse.
indeed.
What, really?
That was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost as if she was trying to hide it. And just like that,
Yes,
she was gone.
indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she completely ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she had broken our little rule, none of this would ever have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose.
So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. The strange thing is, there was no trace of that track jacket or duffel bag. Which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Alright. I'll talk to Donut Girl here. Hina. Oh, Hina. How's Stoker doing?
Same as before, she won't come out. And she just keeps moaning on about like, Genocide Jack. So, I just left her there.
You left her.
I was all swimming and I was getting pretty hungry. Yeah, well, don't worry. I'll go ahead, I'll head back as soon as I get done eating these donuts. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her.
Speaking of which, what are you eating?
I just said a donut, of course.
Yes. See, my joke is canon. Told you guys it was canon. Of course?
There are two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts.
Really?
I bet Shira would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I tried spending more time with her.
Come think of it. Who did she spend time with? We had all that free time. And, I don't know, I think somebody spent, what, 5, 6, maybe 7 sessions with her? Nope. Nobody comes to mind.
Yeah, she was pretty strange. She didn't really hang out with the girls too much.
It was like she striking distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise you,
Yeah,
she was
totally.
confused. Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us. Either it was like she's hid away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to boys all the time. It's kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine the opposite sex, right? And oh wait, maybe she's used to kind of spoiling her. The laws say that you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? Never really saw her as that kind of girl. That's the investigation. We don't get to talk to Pakuya again. Alright.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for! The class trial! You remember where to meet, right? Please go through
Yeah,
the
in
red
the swimming pool.
door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Begin the class trial, or... Well, it's about to begin. The red door is right through here. Damn. Was everyone ready to... What? Am I blind or am I missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here. And Toko is... You really don't remember?
Come on!
Kidding. I'm just kidding. How can I forget that little job? She's crucial part of the
What
class
are you
trial this
gonna
time.
do?
Okie dokie. I'll drag you in here, kick and screaming swamp, please. And just like I said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. This is all I don't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe. Swagger. It's terrible. You're terrible. Phew. Now everyone's here, right? Okay then. Let's get on over and get the show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to figure out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Hisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Standing right here. Someone's standing right here. Alright. Well, let's do it. Wait, no choice, right? Let's do this. Yes. I'll give you a small non-reply. With one last deep breath, I walk towards the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I can feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone's on, the elevator begins to descend. I cannot handle my emotions. Couldn't stop speculating. The steel box sank with heavy, clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. As we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continuing to descend without hesitation, until finally, it came to a sudden stop. How do you think? I redecorated. Is it so fresh? So exciting? Don't waste your time with stupid questions. It's my job to waste your time. So let's get this over with. Good. You're ready to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it, not at all. Okay, let's get you on the road. Everyone, please find your assigned seats. Alright, we can finally stop voice acting. And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Well, I don't think I'm going to do a class trial in 2 hours. So let's do this. I'm going to split the episode here, and I'll see you guys next one. Yeah, I think that'll work. So yep, we'll split the part here, and I'll see you guys next one. Until then, peace.